Welcome back to Pirate Radio broadcast Madden Football. I am fast talking lady Mr. Pete, bringing you another episode of Madden Football. Today is the Raiders versus the Seahawks. Oh my gosh, oh my geez, Pete Carroll. I thought he was in the nursing home. Okay, I guess they brought Grandpa out to lead the Raiders. Tom Brady is romanticizing the past. Or maybe they just couldn't find a young head coach. I don't know. I only work here as a broadcast podcaster. I'm not a young chicken anymore. I'm old, people. I got inflammation in my lower legs since 2015. I have to deal with the contents of the food that is being sold. It can create medical issues. And now I have to be in medical debt and taking pharmaceutical pills that the doctor prescribes. Oh my geez. There's no winning for losing in this world. But I still find a way to put on my pants each morning, get myself ready, and go out there and be part of the consumer-driven economy as a taxpayer. Ha! I kid you not. Alright, let's get back to the game. You don't want to hear some old geezer blah 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 blah. So let's talk football. Let's get it on, people. Oh my gosh, is he still alive? Somebody check his pulse. Somebody call 911. That's called technology, Grandpa. Technology. Gotta push buttons. I know. That's how I learn how to use my technology. Alright, Dylan Polamalu Webb and another Dylan. My gosh, the Dylans are getting upgraded. And that's a good thing, because there is a stealth alien out there named Dylan. And I'm just pointing it out because we've got a lot of stealth aliens being signed as free agents. And I'm just letting everybody know that there is a stealth alien out there named Dylan who hasn't been signed. And I'm just hoping that maybe Pete Carroll will sign a quarterback, stealth alien Dylan. Well, the Raiders have signed stealth alien Dylan, who hasn't played football in a long time. U.S. Air Force. Dylan's got a lot of experience. When he made his debut in Madden 12, I believe, or Madden 14, I think it was Madden 15, somewhere in those Maddens, he took the Cowboys straight to the Super Bowl in Madden 12 or Madden 15. I don't remember, but I do remember it happened. I was not hallucinating in the nursing home, people. I was podcasting the game. Alright, let's now get on to the Seahawks. See their story.
Some turmoil threatens their roster in the early season. A challenge has been made for a top spot on the depth chart. Competition breeds success, but coaches will decide how far the competition goes.
Man, what a disappointment when the head coach won't even give you a break. Alright, the upgrades. Bohana! Hey, Bohana! That was a good Bohana your Nana was selling in the food vendor court. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you just had to be there. The Bohana, it was like a cappuccino, but man, it tasted good. Alright, the Seahawks have picked up stealth alien Alex. U.S. Air Force. Been around since Madden 12, I believe. Stealth alien Alex. Not bad, them. Behind the scenes. Can we get an instant replay? My gosh. Same play, same results. We're behind the scenes of Seattle Seahawks. That was interesting. Alright, let's get to the game. That's why we're here. Seahawks, Raiders.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football.
about Geno Smith, the number of times we've looked at his career and said, here's something new for him. And that's exactly what we're talking about with his move to Las Vegas after 5 seasons in Seattle. Over 70% last season completion percentage. And the Raiders, they definitely need that type of efficiency in Vegas. And the best part, he has a head coach in Pete Carroll who really believes in him.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's on defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now here's the first round pick for the Eagles draft. Moves inside the 30. And it's going to be ran out of bounds down inside the 25. It's a big play there for Vegas. 43 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He sneaks his way forward only for a couple of years. 2nd down. Now hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. This is 2nd and 8. Geno going to hand it to GT. About the 6-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's gotten the 8 off to a high start. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way. We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try the air now with Smith. And that is incomplete. Coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
That was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to draw that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Off of play action, here's Smith. Got his tight end, that's complete. It's Thomas. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. In the end zone for a Raiders touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Raiders put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done, and on the opening drive of the game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was finished off by a Michael Mayer touchdown grab. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
fans were watching him and saying, that's the guy we thought we were going to get. But he found his groove in Minnesota, finishing the top 5 in passing yards and touchdowns last year. Now in Seattle, ready to prove that last season was no fluke.
Just a yard on the pickup there to bring it to a 2nd and 9.
To me, what's important from this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9. Play action, it's Darnold. Catch right side. 11 yards there, and a first down for Seattle. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we have with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he leads us one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
How does he drop that ball? Come on, man. Are you seriously kidding me? What's he doing? Eating a cookie? Is he like munching or something on a cookie? Come on, man. That was an easy wheezy squeezy. Look at him. He's probably ate a cookie and he just got it on his fingers and his gloves. Oh my gosh, he can't even catch a damn sticking easy squeezy wheezy football. Number 9, get on the bench and think about it. Just go get the cappuccino for the head coach and we'll all be happy. What is the reaction of the head coach? Where is that head coach? Come on. Don't be hiding. Don't be shy. We won't bite. Where is that head coach? See this guy over here, he puts a towel over his head. He's saying, I can't believe this guy's my teammate. I am embarrassed beyond embarrassment. Come on, head coach. Alright, nobody wants to be seen. Well, no wonder. Maybe I'm on the wrong team. I don't know. I only podcast. I'm just a bland podcaster.
Second and 10. The game there. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so hard. And in this case, fool them inside.
Nothing much materializing there with a first down run. He'll get a couple and that's it.
He went right back to it, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Back to throw, Darnold. Touchdown, Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against Darnold. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we are tied 7-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Kenneth Walker who finished things off with a touchdown catch. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not even an ending zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would kiss it on the ground.
We'll get this out to Jetty. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I often wonder why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with 1st and 20. Back to throw, Smith. Short throw, it's holding by Mayer. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 12. Now Smith. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4. Here's 3rd down and 4. Now Smith. And the Seahawks defense gets surrounded now. They overload that time of the safety blitz, and it winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
And this is what you got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Steven Sims deep for Seattle. This will be fielded at the 17. Nice return that time gets dropped. And it will see football 1st and 10. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I would change it up until I'm sure we have reason to do so.
And it'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football. That means they're going to want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Faking the give, Darnold. And he slams low. It's incomplete.
Well, got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
weeks won't come so easy again.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. A nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and he never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Looking to put a drive together. They bring a receiver in motion left. Now a fake on the jet sweep. Off the play action, he'll look to throw it. He's only 4 yards down the line. And it's 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early in the first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it. Occasionally, you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
42-yard line here. 67 yards rushing for him. He's only carried the ball 4 times. But they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight.
So far, it's working. I like what they're saying from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going in and controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive foot backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Right back to Genty on 1st down. This one not going there, but nearly the 44 gain of just 1 yard.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Now Gino. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
Third down and 6. Throwing now is Gino. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. He's going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him here on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him on the backfield any way they can. That time they pick up the 1st down, so now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. That's a shot pass, and it's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
Right now, we're more defensively. This is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he's setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
2nd down and 8.
Stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Throwing again is Smith. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The tank to bring this offense to a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you can actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Carroll is thinking, man, I came out of retirement for this. I would have my pudding cupcakes in a nursing home right now. Happy hour. But no, not Pete Carroll. A glutton for the punishment of the gridiron. I can relate. I'm thinking about going in there as a quarterback. I can quarterback. Yeah. As I'm picked up and shoved right into the turf by one of those big defensive tackles. I don't think so. Let's get back to the game. I'm Fast Talking Eddie, Mr. Pete, and this is Pirate Radio Broadcast Podcast.
Here's A.J. Cole now to put this one away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. The Seahawks offense had Kenneth Walker set to take over once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. There's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The last series, for a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. And it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. Second down and 4.
At the 19-yard line.
Walker, another carry. And get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 20. First down, Seahawks.
When they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So first and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Darnold. This one will skip. It's a pickup of 12. The second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Great intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. And a nice coach play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Now Darnold. With a short recovery. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be second down.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense. So you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Little fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And that is incomplete. The clock forced Merritt down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Even out of time pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On third down, here's Walker. And it's brought down. Nice little jerk move to proceed it, but not much there after. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the fourth down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. That got a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The drive will begin with a run by Jensen. The average of it is this time they're able to get it behind the line. That's going to run up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, that was not what you would call suit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside. And he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Smith now to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Myers. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Harvey started the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, we're going to sell the go. Just go. Let's see who's faster.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gino now to throw. They'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First down. It's a gain of 35. First down,
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 7-7, our score after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
Okay, hold it. Don't mean to interrupt them, cut them off as they're talking, but I got something to say. Drew Lock will be going in there for the Seahawks. And for the Raiders, Aiden O'Connell. Now, as you can see, Stealth Alien Dylan is somewhere up there in the charts. He still has to get past Cam Miller. So, we won't be seeing Dylan, but we'll be seeing Aiden O'Connell. Just want to let you know, that's why I cut him off. I wasn't being rude. I wasn't being a mean old geezer. I was just trying to let you know who's coming up in the quarterback department. Okay? Did we get that right? Is everybody happy? Did everybody get their cookies? Good. Damn, son. Damn. Let's get back to the game.
Got it with a 1st and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent tempo of play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. To the air again with O'Connell. They took a shot at the and it's going to be the 3rd down.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw here, O'Connell. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to show that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime you want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to get that drive with 3 points in this one possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to do that for drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you let's end it with a kick, right? PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
That return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Block gonna throw. Rush coming in, he's taken down. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in for safety for the sack.
That's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And from the deep, it's a run to Sherman. And get this beyond the 40. Overall is taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 sets, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big one for a little. And oftentimes you can run the ball effectively against that defense.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play. So we're trying to throw through contact and show with the sticks.
And they'll take this to the right side of midfield before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47.
First them down at the 47-yard line.
On the toss to Charbonnet. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They got about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground. This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
To throw in his line. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Zach Charbonnet, 35 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
The extra point now coming from Myers. And that makes it 14-10. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
Okay. That was interesting. Very interesting. We're going to see the other quarterback. Jalen Milroe, see what he can do. Can he do what he does? Or is he just going to do what he can't do? I don't know. We'll find out together. fourth quarter. Seahawks 21, the Raiders 10. My gosh, man. Did we see this coming? I don't know. But I just saw what came, and I'm thinking, wow. That's football.
Injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him and we'll step aside for a moment. Now it's 2nd and 10. Let's stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside 5. It's a big play there from Vegas. 48 yards.
Vegas, first down.
Not even a little bit.
Step up to Raiders.
Oh my gosh, who was that quarterback? Who's that quarterback? I mean, we know it's Miller over here, but that was Aiden O'Connell. Jeez Louise. Aiden O'Connell. Can we get anything like that from Cam Miller and Stealth Alien Dylan? I don't know. But that was impressive, people. That was impressive. Makes me glad I woke up this morning and said, I'm going to work. I got to witness greatness on the gridiron.
Says we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. In motion, right goes Johnson. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be caught for a touchdown. Dante Thornton, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where we'll be seeing in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that big-time drive right there? If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there. They went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
That deserves another look. I mean, that's impressive. Number 5. He's on a roll. He knows what he's doing. He's out there because he's out there. He's not out there just chewing gum and saying, maybe I'll throw it over here, maybe I won't. I don't know. But that was impressive. He drops back. He's looking to the right. He's looking to the left. He's looking at the girl in the 5th row saying, mamacita. And he's now deciding he's going to be the hero of a new generation. Never mind the girl. And when he's all done, he says, I did goods. There's no S at the end of good. HT, would you please let me just enjoy my own tooting the horn? Please. Well, there's no S at the end of Bobby J. Be quiet. Hey, vato. Slam dunk. And don't say nothing, Grandpa. I'm just waking up. Let's get back to the game.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's a run with motion. Looking to get to the end zone. The count lead down on a single point.
Raiders 18.
I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Seattle now ready to march out the field. Their lead back down 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll rifle this one deep right side. Incomplete. Would have been a big there if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They look to throw here. That's a short one here. Complete to the top. They'll get this one running just shy of the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
What a nice example there. The tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. Not how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Baby line.
On 1st and 10, Charbonnet. Run inside. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Ready.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He gets it to Sims for 20. Now he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle goes at the Raiders 42. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Gathered not just space, and then going to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds.
And the timing of good offense, I was able to fall to the ground.
Consistency coming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting the game. That certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Second and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. We'll get back to Sherman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Here we go, set! 60 boxes, 60 boxes!
They'll set up the throw. And he's caught. And they'll be taking down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
The 16-yard line.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll run it really sharply. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
Ready up!
2nd and 7.
Ready!
Back to throw here. And he's got his back strike complete. And he has got a Seattle touchdown. Jay Walker, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to build on their 4th-quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in Philadelphia. Able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. An old coach used to say all the time, hey, when you lead late, don't just tuck in and try to ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. That last touchdown we just saw running important, but now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Looking to put a drive together. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. O'Connell
hate me? You're gonna resent me? You're gonna be disappointed. But this game is out of the reach of the Raiders. I know. They could make a comeback. They could win this game. They could go all the way. Yeah, right. Look at who's the head coach. He's probably thinking, I should have stayed in the nursing home. I'd have my vanilla and banana cupcakes. But no, I had to be convinced by Tom Brady to come out of retirement because Tom Brady is feeling, like this is memories of the way we were. Could it be that life was so simple back in the day?
Another one that looks for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. Let's face it. Any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
I don't mean to nitpick, but I was watching, I think it was American Idol or one of those, and this girl in a bikini with leg stockings, blonde, Britney Spears clone. She was I've heard that before. The and she started chasing. She got on the judge's table. Two women were like, no, don't show me that booty. And the host, the other guy, he went running, and she wrapped her legs around the old guy, nearly sent him into cardiac arrest. Why couldn't I be a judge on that show? Alright, Stealth Alien Alex. I'm gonna go take my nap. Knight and Ross get the upgrades. Congratulations, yous. Good job. Everybody's claps. For the Raiders. Muffy! Don't forget to bring the eggs, Muffy, when you get off work in your shift. He gets the upgrade. Congratulations. Alright, this is 31-21 Seahawks. I'm gonna go take my nap. I'm tired. Good night, nurse.